Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome back to Curries to Cakes. So by now I think you have understood which video it is. Yes, it is biryani and it's veg. So today I'm gonna show you how to make veg dum biryani. Dum is a method of cooking where you don't allow the steam or the water vapor to go away from the vessel. So all the flavor and the goodness stays in it. So without any further ado, let's get started with the recipe. Switch on the flame. Add 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of ghee. This is a very spicy recipe. If you want a milder version, then you can reduce the quantities of whole spices. And this recipe serves 6 to 7 people. Once the oil is heated well, add in the whole spices. I have listed all the ingredients in the description box below, so do check them out. And saute it for a minute or 2 on low flame. Now add Shahi Jeera and mix it well. Add green chilies and saute it for a minute. Now add chopped vegetables. You can add all your favorite vegetables. I have used potato, carrots and beans. Add salt to taste and mix it well. The pan is too small for this recipe. Never mind, I'll transfer it to another bigger pan. Make sure you cut your vegetables into slightly bigger pieces. Now mix them properly and spread it. Cook them until it's 70% done. Keep mixing them at regular intervals. You can slice a piece of potato or carrot and check for the doneness. Once you feel that it's almost cooked, add green peas and paneer. Give it a quick stir. Add red chili powder and turmeric. Add curd or yogurt. Mix it well. And cook this for about a minute or 2. Add lemon juice, or juice of 2 small lemons. Give it a quick mix. You can check your veggies by slicing them. They shouldn't be cooked completely, about 70 to 80% cooked. Now switch off the flame and remove some of the vegetable mixture into a bowl and keep it aside. We'll use this later. Add half a cup of curd again and give it a mix. Now taste it and check the seasoning. If you have to adjust anything, then add them and mix it well. I'm spreading the mixture evenly on the bottom of the vessel as I'm using the same vessel to cook the biryani. And keep this aside. Now boil some water, about 2 liters of water. Once it starts boiling, add in salt. Add about 1 tablespoon of oil. Add in all the whole spices and give it a quick stir. Taste the water, it should be salty. Now add soaked rice. I have soaked this rice for about half an hour. This recipe serves 6 to 7 people, so I'm adding 4 cups of rice. The cup size is 250 ml. Give it a quick stir. Now cook this on high flame for about 5 minutes. Set the timer for 5 minutes. You can check the rice by slicing it. It still has a bite in it. It's not fully cooked. You should cook the rice for about 70 to 80%. Once the timer is done, switch off the flame and keep this aside. And now let's assemble everything. Be quick here. Add brown onions in the vegetable mixture. Spread a layer of roughly chopped mint and coriander leaves. Now strain the cooked rice and spread a layer over this. Now remember, we removed some veggies. Add those on this rice and spread it evenly. Now again add some brown onions. I love them, so I added a lot. Again spread a layer of chopped mint and coriander leaves. Add 2 tablespoons of ghee. And then again add in all the remaining rice. Now add about 7 to 9 tablespoons of water You can use the same water which you have cooked the rice. Now again top it with some brown onions. Again spread a layer of chopped mint and coriander leaves. And add 2 tablespoons of ghee. Now cover this with a lid and place some weight over it. I have filled a bowl with water and placed over the biryani handi. Now there are different methods of dum cooking. You can use a dough to seal the vessel, or you can use a cloth, or you can use this method. Now switch on the flame and cook on high flame for 5 minutes. Turn the flame to medium and cook for another 5 minutes. Now place a tawa on the stove and gently place this biryani handi over it and turn the flame to low and cook for 20 minutes. Once the timer is done, keep this vessel aside and do not open it for another 10 minutes. Let all the flavor infuse inside. Okay, now let's open it and see the magic. Look at this, the rice is like pearls. I haven't used any basmati rice for this. I used the regular rice. And it's so flavorful and the smell is just amazing. Do try out this recipe at home and enjoy. The rice is not at all sticky, it's like pearls separating from each other. And you can see the masala is also cooked very well. All the vegetables are cooked perfectly. You can serve this with raita. Dig in and enjoy. Do make this at home and let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. For more such amazing recipes, subscribe to our channel Curries to Cakes and see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.